Hello, we are back. Thanks, I'm out of ore. I've done a bit more mining and gotten some more money. A little bit. Still haven't decorated anything in here yet. Actually, I did end up between episodes or streams or whatever. I did buy the DLC. So where buildings, polished concrete, decoration, which is only like $6, so figured why not. I'm obviously enjoying the game. I would like to support the developers because they've allowed me to be entertained. This is kind of cool though. You can buy all these different things. Trees, interesting. Mine nickel. I don't see any couch. There's some chair. Oh, there's a couch. See, I told you there was a couch. Like a couch in here. Right there. There. Now we have a couch. That's clearly been used. Kind of cool though. They've got that much detail in all these. Well, anyway, back to today. I would like to rebuild the processing plant. Got a design in mind that will basically separate out all the good stuff, put it into storage units, and sell the tailings and dirt. But everything else, including coal, will be stored for now. As you can see, I have been digging out a little bit more of the area here, and I bought myself a drone so that we can go. How do I go up? Nope, 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 nope. Whoa. I don't know what that was about. Interesting. Okay. So I can get some better shots of the overall mine for you guys. So our current hopper goes into the. What was that? Oops. Ah, crap. Hey, you. Did not mean to hit that button. Let's see. Vehicles, drone, drive. Okay. Goes into the sluice, and then so that just keeps the gold ore, silicon ore, ruby, and diamond ores, and then everything else has just been getting sold. So I would like to change that. The plan I have is actually pretty large, though. We're gonna need some more space, and probably get some more foundations brewing. Why am I not moving? Okay, there it goes. Parking brake on. Oh, nope, that's not the one I. Oh. Zip on down here. Whoa, wee, wee. It's weird that the drone takes diesel. It's a diesel-powered drone. It's kind of badass. At the same time, that I don't know where it stores its fuel. The camera is massive. Get my head chopped off. How much foundations do we have? 36. I somehow doubt that's going to be enough. Maybe first thing we need to do is get some wood going so that we can have that being processed while I'm working on building the rest. So, because we're definitely going to need some more foundations. Can't quite make concrete yet because I don't have any iron. But ultimately, that's kind of the point in rebuilding the processing plant here, is so that we can start getting iron out of that new rock that we got to. We finally dug down to some rock. We can start digging out the blasted rock and then use the frother to get aluminum and copper and iron and lithium, I think is the other one. Oh, another thing I found. Where was it? So it is multiple people building. Yeah, there we go. So Christian is the main developer. Another Christian with a K instead of a CH is a digital artist. Shi Hung, hopefully I'm not probably not pronouncing that right, is the back-end developer. Alfred is digital artist, and Gabriela is the marketing and finance. So there are 5 people building this game. But the primary developer is Christian. So these two are obviously building or drawing like textures and stuff like that. And then back end developer, maybe he's working on like the networking stuff and allowing for the multiplayer. Not, or I don't know. I don't know the details, but there's 5 people who all are building this game, and Gabriella is marketing and finance. So she's not building it, but she is helping like promote it and probably keeping things budget and whatnot. So just as important, because if you end up burning through all your money, you can't keep it developing anyway. So really cool. Such a small team of people are making this game, and primarily one programmer for the majority of the stuff, I imagine. I think Christian is the primary programmer that builds most of the game, which is incredible that such a small team can build such a cool game. I mean, I know it's been several years that they've been working on it, and they're still working on it. It's still actively being developed and updated, and that's I don't know. To me, that's just pretty neat. So I'll collect a bunch of wood so that I can create a bunch of beams, and then turn those beams into foundations. Because this plant that I have in mind has 2 elevators, so there's definitely a couple things that are up higher. Mostly because everything flows down. You start from up and then going through each machine. Usually you end up coming down out lower than you went in. But this will also produce asphalt, and so there's 3 things for the gravel. After the blasted rock gets crushed by the jaw crusher and the cone crusher, it gets split 3 times. The first split, half of that goes into the frother. The other half immediately gets split again, which will then just go straight to storage, so we can store gravel and start making concrete. And the other part will be going into the asphalt production. I don't know how much asphalt I'm gonna need. Maybe it'll be kind of cool to make a big asphalt road or something sometime. So I want to get it created. I wonder if I should maybe at first not make the asphalt and just have it go half and half frother and just collect gravel so that I can start building concrete more. Of course, I can't build concrete without water, and to get water, I need barrels. To get barrels, I need iron. And the only way to get iron right now that I've found, because I haven't found any iron ore yet, is I'm going to have to just get it out of the gravel, through the frother. Decisions. I guess I could just not put in a splitter right now, and at first just have everything go into frother until I get a buildup of some iron, and then I can add the splitter. Just put a straight piece in the meantime, and then take the straight piece out, add the splitter, start collecting gravel, and then eventually do the same thing, take the straight piece out, add the next splitter, and then start doing asphalt. I don't think I'm going to get to asphalt for quite a while. It's only me building this mine at the moment, and I've got a lot to do before I can get that far. 300 logs should be. Yeah, let's start with. Oh, why didn't that chop? The other one chop? It did not. I ran away too soon, didn't I? Don't run away too early. I say 300's enough, and I keep chopping. Okay, let's get this processing into beams. Then I guess I could just still start it right here, and maybe I don't need the elevators because I can just come down into the valley. That might work. Okay, get all those in there, and that's the blasted rock. I also changed the power input to a ×5, so it will spit it out faster. It's only up to 462, which I have 500. that is going to change here now. I guess it kind of... Maybe I shouldn't have wasted my money on that. Oh well, maybe I can use it in the future. For now, let's just make wooden beams. Because these are all wooden beams, right? Yeah, okay. And... so I still want to start with the hopper here, because that's where I'm going to be getting most of my stuff. So we'll leave that there. Not going to have that there, that there. Hey, look, a floating chute. Sell point. Actually, we'll leave that there for now, because the first... oh, let's see what we need first. Factory, production. First thing I'm going to do is a coal screen to pull the coal out straight away. And I don't have it in there because these are in the way. I can move that down there. I'm not going to be using that for a bit. Not using that for a bit. Don't actually think I'm going to use that at all. Oh, maybe I will. Gonna go with a wash plant instead of a sluice box, so I can probably sell that. I do want to keep that. I do need one of these, so I'll keep that guy. Definitely need the coal screen. Probably gonna need that one back on there. That can be sold, and I need a couple of these. I'll keep that for now, but it's gonna be a minute. So let's get the coal screen on there. So what that does is that will actually separate coal out the back here. Oh, I need to be further away because that's going to clip. Because if I need a left-hand turn, I believe. How many of these do I need? 11. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now. Yeah, see, that's going to clip into there if we stick it right there. So, I guess we're moving things. Take that out. Actually, this will be now a straight piece. So let's keep that there. And that way it'll be a support. I need conveyors. I need a straight 2, right? How many straight 2s do I need? Total of 4, so I'll just buy all 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so like I said before, when building, a lot of things you can do grid build, but if you're building conveyors, I've found that snap is the best because it has less tendency to not actually connect versus looking like it's connected, and therefore not... oh, I won't be able to have this because I need that... definitely have to have it under the coal screen though. Yeah, I can't have the support there. Anyway, it might have a tendency to not actually connect and then therefore just dump onto the ground, but look like it's connected because it's on the grid. If that makes any sense. No, I want there and route. Oh. Snag those back. And stick that there. That there. That. Okay. There's our coal coming out. So next is the wash plant. So instead of this sluice box, goodbye, we're going to go with wash plant. So the only difference, they both pull out the gold ore, diamond ore, ruby ore, and silicon ore from pay dirt and send through the dirt. But the sluice box keeps it in its internal inventory, as you saw before if you've seen the other episodes that I had to grab it manually out of there. The wash plant separates them also, but sends them through so that everything still ends up in the conveyor system. And the reason I want the wash plant this time, did I buy it or did I just pass through it? Ah, crap. Yeah, I just purchase. Thank you. Not the left, wash plant. The reason why I want it coming this time with the wash plant is because after the wash plant, I'll have a trommel, and the trommel will actually pull out all of the ores. Get that guy mostly supported. Actually, since that's genuinely only supported on the edges, I don't need the middle, which will save me foundations. We'll keep that because those are like helping support each other. Is this one the same way? Kind of. It's just got ridges on the side, so yeah, that doesn't need to be there. I do think I want one there though for aesthetics. And that's not actually touching it, is it? Oh, it kind of. Oh no, yeah, it's touching it on the end. So this is incorrect. We will do this and that. And then I guess I'll need to have that there temporarily so I can get that and that. And that can just go away. Okay, so that is supported now. Oh, can I get up here? Yes, I can. We're just going to say that those are supported by the hopper and the coal thing. Shifter? Screen. Coal screen. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. After the wash plant, on my build, I had it actually... Oh, I don't need all of this now. I had it going through an elevator that next, because in my testing world to plan this out, it was all flat. I used the flat map. But I might not need the elevator right now because I can just keep going down. At the same time, I kind of want to keep... Maybe I'll build the road this way. Yeah, we'll just keep coming out this way to come down for the future. That'll probably be better anyway. So let's... so instead of the trommel, this will actually make everything a little closer too, which might mean I need less stuff, which will be handy. I do need another 2, however, so I need another straight piece because another one has to come out there. And now I need the trommel. That guy. Put the trommel on there. Yeah, and then we have a left coming out. Yeah. In fact, by the time all this is said and done, the factory for like the hand pieces are going to end up being like over here. Well, the storage things will end up being over in this area. So I'm thinking we'll just move the whole factory down here, and then I don't have to worry about it. I can drive. This whole thing will be moved. Okay, so we want some supports, which it's not going to let me do that. Grid build. There, 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 there. And we're going to keep this so that I can walk through for now. So, a trommel. So the trommel... Whoa. Actually, I think the trommel just sorts out the dirt at this point. Right? Okay, yeah, so dirt and pay dirt would be separated. But since the pay dirt has already been converted by the wash plant, only dirt ends up in here and all the ores. The ores will be passed through, the dirt comes out the back. The shaker screen, I think, is next. This thing, yeah, this is what pulls out all the ores at this point. But we'll send the blasted rock and crushed rock continuing through. So ultimately, the only thing that gets passed after this point is just the rock itself, because the coal's already been pulled out. The dirt has already been pulled out. The pay dirt has been converted into the ores, and any like straight ores that we've put in will also come out right here. Did I buy it? I didn't. Shaker screen. Right? No. Yeah. Correct. Oh wait, did I? Okay. Why am I? I hate it when I hit that. Okay. So that. Shaker screen. Okay, yeah. That will be there. We might have enough foundations for this after all. Especially since I've taken out, I'm not having to have all the elevators. The next part after the shaker screen is the jaw crusher and cone crushers. The jaw crusher takes blasted rock and solid rock and turns it into crushed rock. 45 grand, wow. And then the cone crusher takes that crushed rock and turns it into gravel. So, oh wow. 100 grand for those two machines. And now we're getting underground. So maybe I should elevate before I go to these. Yeah. I don't think I necessarily need an elevator. Of course, it's going to start going back up now, so maybe I do. Let's go ahead and shoot for the straight up elevator at this point. And that is number 10. The elevator. Definitely need a fountain. Whoop. Oh, crap. That's interesting. Hey, cool. That worked. I was worried that was going to take out both machines or something. Okay, and now we go with the jaw crusher and the cone crusher, which we will need foundations to support those. Come on. There. There. Oh, crap, I'm putting... Dang it. This button, please. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. And I don't remember if I placed that on grid or snap. For that matter, I don't remember on that one either. Alright. Just in case. Better safe than sorry. Blah. Wrong button. So I need lefts. I don't need power inputs anywhere there yet. I do need cone crusher. I need elevator. I need shaker screen. I need trommel. Ah, crap. Okay, what was after the wash plant? Trommel. This guy. Let's go to snap. Just in case. I don't think that was right. No, next was supposed to be a straight piece. Huh. Silly me. So straight piece, snap, trommel, snap, left, snap. Now we can put these back in here. Put foundations in. That will go to grid build. Come on, let me... There, and there. I go back to snap. And after trommel was the shaker screen, right? Yeah. Shaker screen. And then the elevator, which clearly I have moved. Elevator, snap. Jaw crusher, snap. Cone crusher, snap. Okay. Now I feel a little better about those being actually connected. So yeah. And after those, this is where I would do my first split normally. I'm thinking, however, instead of doing a split, just do a right-hand turn. Left, right, which we need a total of 11 of those also. I'm going to get 5 for now. There's still a lot of conveying to do, if you haven't guessed. So for now, I'm going to send all the gravel into the frother. And just because we need to get a stockpile, or froth floater, sorry. So the froth floater brings in gravel, spits out iron ore, copper ore, aluminum. Oh, it's aluminium. We did the other version of that. Aluminum, aluminium, depending on where you're from, whatever. Silver, gold, lithium, all that gets out the top section. And then the bottom section, you get tailings and everything else. But at this point, everything else has already been pulled out. So, why did I not buy it? And so, really, just the tailings are going to be coming out of there. But this is a large machine. You can see it takes quite a bit of a space. And I want the main two sections fully supported, like that. Interesting. Do we have enough? We don't have enough wood blocks for this, do we? Nope. Oh, we can get most of it supported. It's not being used right now, so it's not full of water. So it's not very heavy yet. Shift. After the frother, we have a right turn for the bottom. Come on. Oh, I'm still in good mode. Hey, how convenient it didn't work. Not mode for that, and a left turn for the top. So the top is going to be all the ores that we want to keep, which means I did this exactly backwards. Oop. 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 Oh, there's no way, am I? Too tall, man. Can't get up there. Whoa, 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 whoa. And bonsai. Okay. Left turn for the bottom one, because that's the tailings. And they're going to just go out and get sold directly. So, in the full version, this will be a splitter block, which means it's actually one off. Ah, fuck. Which just means I'll have to put in a single straight piece there when I convert it over. Oh well, we'll deal with that. That won't be that big a deal. Okay, and then now we have ores out this way, tailings out that way. We have wait, is it the shaker? Oh crap, I need this one gone because I need a left here. So we got ores out this one. We have dirt out that one. And coal out this one. So coal comes out. Dirt comes out. And the main reason why I'm putting the coal screen before the trommel is because I have noticed that sometimes you'll get dirt making it through the coal or something. Well, how... There's some weird glitch that sometimes dirt would get mixed into where you were separating the coal out if it wasn't done beforehand. Like maybe the coal screen, even if you dump in straight coal into the coal screen, dirt still makes it through. So if you've already separated out the dirt, then you end up with extra dirt in the system that you have to separate again. I think that's what it was. So some coal, straight coal, somehow produces dirt a little bit. And if you've already separated out the dirt, say you take the trommel first and pull the dirt out, and then have the coal screen after that, you still end up with extra dirt. Which, the hell was that? Chair's making funny noises. Which, I guess, would just end up down there at the frother and get sent through with the tailings. I think. Yeah, tailings and dirt would end up just coming out together there and I guess just get sold. So I guess it's really not that much of an issue if you do the same thing and just put the coal screen after the trommel or even swap these or something. It could still work. Oh well. This is the way I decided to do it. This is the way I'm going to do it. The only other issue with what I've done here versus when I built it in the test world, good Lord, look at the lean, is these are all going to now be at different levels. So hopefully we can still make it work. We should. There's a lot of extra tram or conveyor section getting the coal and the dirt over to everything. So that shouldn't be a problem anyway. However, I'm going to need to raise this up some. That's a long ways to come down. And I guess it doesn't really matter, especially if we end up building out our... You know what I should do? is instead of selling the dirt at first, I should just dump it out here and raise this valley floor some. And then, so just utilize it instead of just selling it. I mean, I'll still be selling this tailings, which doesn't sell for squat, but it's not used for anything either, so might as well just make some money out of it. And then also, of course, I'll be processing like all the ores, the gold and diamond and rubies, and I can sell those. And for now, I can keep selling the coal ore as well. Is that? Oh, this is all the mess that I've missed. It's coming down the mountain. That's actually kind of cool that it does that. This is going to take a ton more power, though. Currently, at the 5 times, we're up to 1,000 kilowatts. So if we take that off and just put back in the 1 time, let's move the power input down here, put that guy up there. The 1 time, whoop, that is not the power input. That's the straight piece. What am I doing? Times 5 times 1. You. Oh. That guy. That's only at 897. So it's actually not that much of a difference. It's only a little over 100 kilowatts difference. Huh. Maybe I will keep the 5. I guess it'll depend on... How about I'll put it there for now. And if it ends up... Because the overall cost, if I built it exactly as I had built it in my test world, it takes 3,063 kilowatts. So it's pretty hefty on the power once. And that is at a times 1. The problem with that is the largest power poles can only handle 3,600 kilowatts. Power pylons. So you have very little room to maneuver there. But if it only ends up being 100 kilowatts difference, that'll probably still be enough. We can still do it 5 times. That's not that big a deal. Never mind. No problems. Shouldn't be a problem if it's not a percentage. As long as it's like actually the 100 kilowatts versus a percentage of the power difference, I guess. It might be maybe with the times multiplier or something. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. We'll figure it out. We have 1 wood block, and we probably need it under that. Right. But I'm still on snap. Grid. I get you here. There. There. Okay. Definitely gonna need another one underneath there. See where we're at on our wood beams. Still got another half an hour. That's okay. We have our hopper coming in. Maybe I should build some walls up above that. Keep it inside. So everything is separated right now. It just isn't going anywhere. The dirt we want to just dump out there. So we can just get some straight pieces. Oh, we need like 17 of these total, don't we? How much is 10 going to cost right now? 5,000. So back to snap. But for now, the dirt. We are going to make a pile there. We'll definitely need to get a support beam in there. The coal. Let's get some down conveyors. Down 8, 6. Yeah, that's a 45. That's not quite. So this is actually a steeper down and a shorter distance. It goes further down. How many down 8x6s do I need normally? None. Okay, so whatever I buy is going to have to be resold back or utilized for something else. However, yeah, no, they'll be. I'll need them. So we'll just do 5 of these for now. Okay, so the coal, that is not going to do, well, I mean, it probably would actually still work because it'll just drop down, but that's not what we want. We want it actually connected so there's no chance of mess. Since I can't quite fully build exactly how I wanted to yet, either way, we need 4 of those. Probably need them in the bar so that I could utilize them. Get that guy there. I need to get some foundations for you. Did I? What am I doing? Silly, silly, silly. Okay, this one is going to be ores. Actually, got great. Yeah, that's pretty good. This one will also be ores. Wait. Why don't I just merge block those and put them into one thing? You know, we're going to change up the system a little. Because that makes much more sense to do. Did I already use all 5 of those? Wow. Alright, well, I guess I should have bought 10 to begin with. Alright, let's get you coming down. Really, monitor. I need to separate this power stuff. You there. Ooh, well, that's... Actually, if I just use a chute, I don't even need a merge. Just have you come out here. Where's my single one? I need a chute and the straight piece. Not the straight 2, straight 1, chute. That should work. And should just dump them onto there, which means that will all end up in there. And then this one, we will get another chute. Is that a chute? That is a chute. Stick that there. And we will place our cell point. Why did I stick that in? Ah, silly. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. Stick you on grid mode. Whoa, what did I just do? Vehicles in world. Okay. Well, that's an interesting button that I don't know what button I hit to make do. Okay. There. That work? Technically. Gonna need a lot of fill and dig. So I can't utilize this until I get this all supported. Now that we know where everything's gonna be at. Dig this guy out a little. I mean, it could go higher and I can just put foundations underneath it instead of digging it all out. But foundations are still being built. How many foundations? Let's go get that creating wooden foundations. Because I'm going to need quite a few of them. How many? 23 minutes. Let's cancel that. Build all of those and then go back to beams. Yeah, that'll give us in 10 minutes some more foundations. And we can get all this actually running. That's not the one I need. I need this one. So then we can see. I mean, maybe I overcomplicated it before. Had all these. It was cool looking. I mean, it still had everything like crisscrossed and connected it all together ultimately into a small area, and all 4 of the storage bins would be right next to each other, right here. So I'll probably still end up doing it somewhat eventually, just because it would be nice to get all of the storage bins right next to each other close, and then I can also have that be the edge of the base. So like they're outside on a patio or whatever, or on a docking area, and then the actual like smelters and wash plants and everything would be inside or something. That'd be cool. While I have dirt, let's just build this up some. I'm still going to put some foundations underneath it. I guess these do just sit on the ground a lot of times. But that's not the goal of the series. Okay, and I guess actually I didn't need that under there because we are going to put these on wooden foundations anyway. Yeah, let's get all this cut out. Oh yeah, where's my head? That's kind of creepy. I can look down my own neck. Whoa, why did... Oh. Okay. Random jumping. I don't know if that was probably me clicking on something I shouldn't have. My mouse or something. Get rid of the mohawk here. Dirt that was inside the hopper. Cell point hopper. And then we can see where we are at on the foundations and get them placed. Okay, that should be good. Is that going to be on a different foundation point than probably? I remember it being different earlier. Let's see how many we got, and let's stick that. Can't go that way, can go that way. I mean, the conveyors don't all have to be specifically mounted, as long as they're connected on both ends. Turn. Is that still gonna... Nope. Not at all. Try again. Turn. That should work, and it's mounted. Okay. And we need some... We definitely need something underneath that guy. Let's stick... He's just going to get buried, so I do actually want him to stick out. It's going to create a big pile over here. And that was all our foundations. Goody. We need more for the storage bins. And another one there still. How many did we get built? Like 30 something? Getting... not a quick process. Not a quick... Oh, can't go that way. I think we had already determined that. Let's not forget that one. Let's get that guy. Yeah, those are supports. They've got to be supported. Might need even some wood floors on this one, huh? Dang it. Wait, I still have wood floors. Somewhere. On me. Look at that. Let's get a wood floor there. And there. And there. There. Sweet, yeah. That looks better. How many wood floors do I got left? 12. Let's hope I have enough. We're very close to being able to put this into production. I can go... Maybe I should cut those ones out. We definitely need there, there, there. We'll just stick some dirt down there. And I got one more. Need some supports underneath this there. Kind of feel like I need another one in between there. A lot of stress on the bolts. But I'm also thinking, don't need these two. So let's get this one in, and that one. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. That one's still fine. That one needs at least one more tower. Those ones should be alright. Pick one underneath that. Oh, that one. Oh, crap. Let's get this guy out of the way. Trapping him in here. Oh. Gotta actually put it into gear. Not reverse. Okay, this guy, we will... park him up over here for now. Whee! Oh, Jesus. That's a big hole. We're going to park you right there in a terrible location with the parking brake on. Don't ever park your vehicles like that, guys. that is horrible. Horribly dangerous. Anything goes wrong with the brake system at all, someone's getting hurt, shit's getting damaged. It's a big hole. Holy crap. Oh well. Well, it'll be filled in eventually. Maybe. What else do we need? We need to get some more of these. Got 10 more. Excuse me. Don't mind me, just over here dying. Come on, we want it underneath. Oh, there we go. There. Right? That side's probably supported better anyway. That one. There, and there, and there. Guess I can... And there. Okay, yeah, that... Yeah, that looks supported. That's supported. This... Finish this one first. That. And that. Okay, so that one's now fully supported and happy. This one, come on, grid. That, there. I have 3 on that one, or did you? Round. This side doesn't need the flooring. This side just needs the wood beam. Wood foundation block. That thing. However, that should be all the conveyors. What are we up to power-wise? 1607 for that guy. Wrong button. And if we put this one in, what do we get? 1607, 14. Wait. What? Oh, God damn it. Wait a minute. Oh. I see. I had the 5 in there. Okay, so we need 1600 things of power. 1600. What's our options? We've got 500. What's the windmill? 1200, 800. That'd be 13. This would be 17. Do we have 75 grand? We do not. That's going to be the most cost effective, huh? Even 2 of these would cost actually the same amount. Give us the same amount of power. Well, at least they balanced it. We need 113 for that guy. Okay. But we only need 1400 for the single power input. And that means we only need another 900. Which means we need at least 2 of these. But that gives us... I still can't afford that. Mother... And I still need to get a power pylon. And more wires to connect it all. So, what I'm thinking is throw that in there, consume it, and we will disconnect something. Let's disconnect all this dirt for now. See if what that, that's a turn. What does that drop us? Probably not enough. We need to get it to where we only need to get the 800 for now to start it up. 1239. That'll work. So if we get an 800 power supply unit, which would be this guy, we'll have enough. Let's buy that. And we're going to need... That's more than double the cost for the next one up, so I guess we got to get the 1400. We could even stick it on... Never mind. I thought I had a foundation. Oh, we could stick it on the foundation of that, and then just have the windmill sitting right here on more foundations. Yeah, that's a lot cheaper. Let's do 2800 for... Do that guy. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3 wires total, so I need another 2. So we stick... Oh. I thought we'd pick up more. He's in the ground. Gotta dig him out a little bit. We don't want the snow getting up to the power lines. Okay. Now, that to there. That to there. And we're going to stick the wind turbine. Oh, These kind of make sense to be just sitting in the ground, but that's a lot I got to dig out. What happens if I rotate it that way? I need it, but yeah, because it kind of comes with its own concrete pad, which makes more sense to be straight on the dirt than on wooden blocks. That would be actually kind of weird on wooden blocks. Okay, that looks good though. Okay, we got our concrete pad for our wind turbine, which is not turning. Is it not windy, or does it not turn unless it's actually on? Okay, on. Okay, you gotta turn it on to... That's on. So we should have 1200 coming through. 1400 max. Nothing's being used yet. Turn that on. 1239. Out of 1300. Okay, yeah, that's just enough. Okay, so that's now spitting the rock through. Whee! Oh, too far, damn it. Okay, so nothing should be coming out of here because it's all rock. Nothing should be coming out of here because, again, all just blasted rock. Same thing with here. Why is there stuff going down? Oh, because it's already made it all the way through. Wow. Okay. Nothing to come out here. That's turning... has it already processed everything? These are empty. Holy crap. It processed it before I got done. And hell, hey, well, it did what we needed. We got iron ore. Iron, aluminium, copper, and lithium from that blasted rock. That's actually quite a bit of iron. Now we can take this iron up to our smelter. That we are going to cancel what we're building because we want iron. And then we can go with gold again. Twice, 3 times. Holy crap, I didn't need another smelter. Oh, hey, look, more money. Very much. Awesome. Sweet. I guess power, if I had noticed that before, I wouldn't have been so worried about... Oh, wait, is that... Did we... building more beams. Okay. This one's not actually doing anything yet, right? Get our floors on it. Tink, tink. That one's already good supported there. Okay, so that's good. That one's good. Those are all good. Oh, and yeah, this definitely needs something. Why will it only go sideways? There we go. There. There. Damn it. We need to get some onto this side too. And probably something there to look right. But alrighty, there's our new production facility. Processing plant. Which will end up just spitting the dirt out down here, but that's okay. We can make that work. I wonder how much more... Where did I get coal from? Consume. So coal should end up straight out there. What? No, no, that one. Yep. And dirt is just tumbling down. Look, it's actually building up down there. It's steep enough that it rolls down to there before it stops and collects. It's not actually a bad idea. Maybe let it dump out there for a while and then connect it. And maybe like piece by piece, slowly bring it out that way. It's not a bad idea. Cool. We still need more foundations. Is it getting... Oh, yeah, sun's going down. I do have the time settings. So daytime is 1:1, but nighttime is 60:1. So an hour will go by every minute at night. And I have that... Oops. Okay. Because it's really dark and hard to see at night. So, I mean, I know you can get lights, but right now, the lights are like, they just bleed everything out. It's too much. I guess I could take some of the lights off the machine, huh? There are a lot of lights on this thing. Why can I not take that out? Pull out one up there. No. Maybe I don't. That? Those ones don't blind me as much. But I don't have anything up front. Like those two on the side should... I wish they went out further. You can't really see anything. Now they're on. They just don't light up where you actually need it to light up. Light up the bucket. I don't need just the bucket. I need in front of the bucket. Well, I guess... Yeah, this is still at least not blinding us completely. That had some pay dirt in it, and no coal? No coal. So we got pay dirt. And So that should be creating stuff and sending it out through here. Yeah, see? Gold ore's coming out. More gold ore. Diamond ore. Okay, so yeah, see? It seems to be working. Oh, we didn't get any blaster rock, but that puts ruby, diamond. Okay, it is all coming into here. So ultimately, I want gold there, diamond there, silicon should actually be there. Okay, and then iron will fill that spot still. Whoa! Well, that didn't take very long, did it? Crap. Well, we really dug up a mountain already. Or built up a mountain already. Huh. Autosave, terraforming locked, and done. Okay. Well, maybe that wasn't such a good idea to have it dumping out so close, or yeah, for now. I really need to get another... Don't I have a... Do I have a shorter straight piece? I do. Will this break the power? Nope, everything's still running. Did that connect? I'm on grid build, wasn't I? It might have still connected. Yeah, it's running. Okay. Cool. And if it dumps out in between, it's not that big a deal either. Anyway. We did need more of these for somewhere. This one, right? Over here? Yeah. This guy. There. Okay. And there. Tink, tink, and tink. Okay. Honestly, makes sense to have one there too. Okay. Now everything's fairly well supported. Tailings will get sold automatically, which is the only thing we're selling automatically now. Is the dirt we're actually going to be utilizing. Sweet. Where's my drone? Let's go get a good picture of this. You. Dart. Funny, a drone has a parking brake. I don't know why I'm using the steering wheel. That doesn't do anything here. Okay, so we have... What did I hit? I hit E. Don't hit E when you're in the drone. And it still follows my head. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so now we have stuff come in the hopper. Comes up and then goes into the coal separator, shaker thing, coal screen. Coal comes out and gets put into that storage bin. Everything else goes through the wash plant, which converts the pay dirt into gold ore, silicon ore, diamond ore, and ruby ore. And then all that gets sent into the trommel, which separates out all the ores, including any like iron ore or copper ore or aluminum ore that I find in the mountain. It'll also get separated out there. No, it won't. The dirt only comes out there. God damn it. So it goes into the trommel, and the dirt comes out, and that comes out onto this one, which for now is just going to be piling up there, and I'll kind of move the pile out as needed. Then the shaker screen is where all the ores come out that have been produced in the wash plant, and also any just direct ores that we put into the system. And they will come out this one into that storage facility. And then what's left should only be... What is the circles? That's weird. Okay, anyways. What's left should only be rock at this point. Either blasted rock, or crushed rock, or gravel, or solid rock, if you can throw them in there. Although, not sure how you're picking up solid rock. But that goes up the elevator into the jaw crusher, becomes all crushed rock becomes gravel, gravel comes into the frother gets more ores out of it, ores go into that same bin, and tailings get sold immediately. So yeah, and eventually I will change this turn into a splitter And so half the gravel will go through the froth floater. The other half will come out and go through a asphalt plant and just straight storage, so that it can, so I can collect gravel as well. Which right now I'm not collecting any gravel. Whoa! Oh! Stop! 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 Oh, what the hell? Can you just clip through stuff? No, other one. I don't know why I have the controls set up the way I do for up and down. It's weird. Kind of. The camera can. Okay, that's weird. But, what do you? Okay, let's set. Oh, no, no. Oh, wow, that's funny. Engine's not started, but I can still move around. Does that mean I can get... Does that use free fuel if it's not started? Where did I park it? Okay, a little higher. Okay, anyways. That gets us iron going. But we are not... We're selling... We're converting all of the iron in... Or all the gravel into iron. Amongst other things. Well, that made us 90 iron. And the items that we need to make barrels is one of these. Used for precision machining and fabrication of mechanical components. I need that for the concrete. Need this for the water. But which item builds the barrels? Is it steel press? Steel roller? I want to say it's one of those two. Well, this one's cheaper. Let's buy that one first. I mean, eventually we're going to need them all anyway, right? Whoa, this is pretty good size. Okay, whew, I guessed right. Iron goes into there to make empty barrels. 90. Oh, wow, it's 1 to 1. That should last us a while. Wow. Okay, then. And then we need a pump jack, workbench, oil derrick. 32 grand? Wow. And these should be just placed straight on the dirt and not on... foundations. Although that does look a little funny. That one looks a little better. Let's just stick some dirt under there. Right where our road's going to be. Of course. Oh well. It's fine. It's temporary. It's just going to be a water well for right now. Oh, I do got to cut it out though. Which this side's really buried. Holy crap, I didn't realize. This is... Why did I start out on a steep mountain? I should have actually built this lower down and then, like, drove up here or something. I don't know. It looks like it's sitting on... Okay, there's the start of the next concrete pad. Got multiple concrete pads that it actually sits on, it looks like. See if we can just tamp down the dirt below the concrete pads. Whoa, that's too steep. Okay. And you put empty barrels in, and you can get oil and water. And if you put empty barrels and oil, you get fuel. So if we grab our 25 barrels that we've made already, wow, fill those in and produce a bunch of water. Gonna take 5 minutes. And then we need a concrete mixer, which is pretty cheap and fairly small. And that takes water and cement to make all of these. And we can start getting concrete. Except that to make cement, we need gravel. And we're not separating out any gravel. Because... Oh, can we get up there? Yes, we can. Superman jumps. Yeah, don't fall on that. Because all the gravel's going into that and becoming ores at the moment. Which, we are going to need a ton of iron. But do we need a ton now? We should just find an iron mine for that, huh? And then we can keep all the gravel and turn it into concrete. Cement. Oh, decisions, man. Decisions. Whee! But now we can get back to digging some. Is it? Was it just... No, it's still sunset. Okay. And get some... Well, I can actually go digging in our rock pit over here. Oh yeah, that's something I've noticed is every time you load, your GPS has been reset. So you've got to like reset it every time you come into a game save. Not sure why that's not being saved on, you know, the GPS item or the vehicle. I don't know. I don't know how they're programmed, built-wise, or if they've got space for variables on items like that. However, let's straighten out. Let's get this down to the floor. And reset. Okay, now we should be alright that way. So we can get coal, we can get rock, we can get dirt. Actually, we can put everything through this now, and it will be sorted out. Whoa, don't tip over. Why are we tipping over? Especially to the right. It looks like the hole's on the left more than the right. I don't know, it's kind of both. The ridge. Let's see if we can get rid of that little ridge. That's why we have our red line. Did that work? Kind of, yeah, it looks like it did. Bucket's still bright. Okay, fun. So now, let's just load up our processing plant with all this materials that we can collect in the area. And eventually, I should probably like start digging the mine downwards. But I wanted to get concrete ramps for that. And I can build another conveyor system that pulls it up out of the mine and then dumps it in the hopper up here. Or just connects to the back of the hopper. I think that also works? Question mark? But then where would the power go? I'd have to make the power all the way at the bottom. So it'd probably be better just to dump it into the hopper using a chute. That way I can have a separate power grid for the mine. And maybe even put some like lights on it or something. The building lights that we can put in there. Well, we spent a lot of money. But not too terribly much. Like I said, money's easy to come by in this game. Just sell everything. Another way to make money is process. The more it's processed, the more money you make. So, iron ingots sell more than iron ore, than the iron ore does to create it. But like steel blocks sell for a lot compared to what goes into it. what I understand. So, it'll be fun. And if you want to make more money faster, process the dirt. Process whatever you mine out. You'll make plenty of money. We have everything on the ceiling. Nope. Not all the way back. I wonder when it officially turns night and day programmatically, when the multiplier actually goes into effect. Is it when the sun actually goes down? Is it dusk? Is it sunset? Which is it? Yes, sunset, sun goes down. Yeah, no. And so the next goal, whoa, that was heavy. Come on, push this back up, thank you. Gotta be careful with the ceiling bucket sometimes, it'll tip you over. Well, we can get this all processed, collect our ores, and oh, how's the, have I gotten a lot of dirt? Is that working? Whee! Oh, wow, that's making a mess. It still says it's coming out. I mean, what if I just hit smooth? This is like really steep. It should. Oh, it's building up as fast as I can tamper it down. That's kind of cool. Down, boy, down. Beat it with a shovel. Well, we know it's working. So it is actually still flowing, like it piles right up to the top, but it's still flowing down around overall. Well, even once it builds up to that point. How much power do I have left available? I stuck a 45 on there. That puts us right at 1300. So if I take that one out and put it there. Oh, it shut it all down. Damn. I was afraid of that. Even though that puts us right at 1300. 1307. Oh, that's why. I'm 7 watts over. Kilowatts, I guess? 7 kilowatts over. Alright. I got enough money to buy another machine, but that's going to put too much power out at that point, huh? I only bought a 1400 watt pylon. Come on, let's get underneath. Is that underneath? I think it is. Yeah, that's fine. And that's precariously balanced on one left. How much does that? That uses 26. That uses 42. Oh, interesting. Well, what if we do a 4 and a 4? Actually, what is our total power? We looked at that before, right? Fortunately, I don't remember. 1407. And I've got 1300, so I really only need 100 more kilowatts. Which even that guy will produce. But will the pylon? Damn it. That's got to be upgraded to increase any more power. So let's just sell that guy. Purchase the 3600. Only 200 more for that. I could buy that one. Helps to actually put it in where you can utilize it. We're gonna stick this here. We'll stick our power cables there to there. So you can, as long as you're pointing anywhere at this thing, it should connect. There to there, and there to there. Actually, this isn't the max one, huh? What if I sell this one and get the 700? This is 800. That'd give us 1500 kilowatts. How much is the 700 one? 44,000? Yeah, that should work out. And I can sell this one for how much? 22. Yep. Buy this. Stick that on here. That way. Oh, why didn't you place? I clicked. Clicky. There we go. Like that. There. Turn on. Turn. Oh, you're still on. And power. Now, yeah, sweet. I know it's night and the solar power, it shouldn't be working, but currently it does. So we accept it. That's our option. Okay. Sweet. Now we have enough power. And that should also make it to where our dirt will go clear out there now. Let's find out. Whee! We need a good just bucket of dirt. Let's come over here. I think there's dirt here. Well, there's pay dirt. But dirt comes out of that, so that'll work. I cannot see a goddamn thing. Holy crap. High as it goes. Is that all just... Oh! Choppy choppy. Ah. Maybe I do need to just get some area lights on. Well, hopefully it should only last like 10 minutes. Darkness. I can't see where I'm driving. Oh, I'm going into the mine. Okay, whatever. We'll get a scoop from in here. Making a mess. Cannot see. The lights like light blind you, don't they? Because it makes everything close glow and you can't see anything past it. Okay, so that should be... Yep, it's working. Look at that. Dirt is going out. Whoa, jumped too far. And piling up out here. Which I can then... I need to get a bulldozer. And just like spread it out. I mean, I guess I can use the little guy to do that. Lights. Whee, let's not tip over. That'd be bad. I'll just have this guy go back and forth periodically. Can't really see what I'm doing. let's go about there. Not that button. Just push, push, push. Push. Come on. I know you're not a bulldozer, but I'm using you like one. And it does not like it. Oh, we dug ourselves a pretty good hole that we can't get out of. Oh, okay, we got out of. Well, that works. We dug the hole underneath it anyway, so it'll fill back up pretty easily. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, apparently there's a hole there. That's amusing. Well, I kind of want to get it lighter because it's so dark. You can't see anything. What happens if we change our settings to even higher? 130. What if we go to 180? In theory, every 3... I didn't hit save, did I? Does that make it to where 3 hours will go by in a minute? I can't see the moon because it's cloudy, apparently. Can't see the stars. Raining a little bit. Do we know what... is there a clock anywhere so we can see what time the game it is showing? Autosave every 30 minutes. I don't know. Well, the only thing I can think of doing right now is just keep attempting to dig, because that doesn't take a lot of... Well, I don't know. You can really screw something up if you can't see where you're digging. Hopefully... Where am I going? Am I going in the right? Okay, yeah. How about I just dig into here? That wasn't much of a bucket. Whoa! Turn, turn, turn! Well, that was actually just about right. Thought I was turning late, but turns out it was okay. Well, I missed half of that one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, there's a kind of a chunk in the wall over here that I was seeing that I kind of want to dig out. Is it there? I think it's here. Oh, there it is. Hopefully with 180 times nighttime speed, it should get daytime soon. Whoa! How did that tilt so fast? Oh, what's going on? Reverse. Did I dig a hole? Or shouldn't have dug a hole? Is it getting lighter? Or is it just me? Is it just hopeful? Wants some issues? It's almost easier to see with the lights off. Don't go night blind. Does it get darker if you go underground? Here's your ambiance. And the stars. And the moon. Is the pump check still going? It is not. Smelter is though. Smelter will be going forever. All that gold that I pulled out. Holy crap. So that's the next project, is I kind of need to build... How much did that actually ended up in the hopper? I need to build a new production facility for that. So we put all the ores and put it in a bunch of smelters and wash plants, the hand wash plants, things like that. So that we can actually process all this. Process the gold for money, process the iron for steel and barrels. I need to start making steel beams eventually, and steel blocks as support instead of these wooden blocks everywhere, and have it look cooler that way. I think the steel blocks look better for support because it matches the framing of the conveyors and all that stuff. Then we can use the concrete to build, probably build like a garage for our vehicles, right? Some kind of holding facility. There's the ceiling. There's some ceiling. Oh, come on, son, come back up. How long is the nighttime? The nighttime is not the right time. Not in this case. Well, guess I'll just keep me digging. Try not to tip over. Like I keep seeming to do. Oh, hey, birdies. Birds are awake. It's really foggy. Maybe that's why it's dark now? Maybe the sun is starting to come up, but it's foggy, so it's diffused. Ah, we can feel from quite a ways away. Whoa! That fueled fast. How much money did I just waste? Oh, and since I'm only making money from tailings now, I'm not getting a whole bunch of money from each bucket load anymore like I used to. Come on, come on. No, no, no. There we go. Because I'm not selling all the coal and I'm not selling the dirt. I'm using everything except for the tailings. So I need to go get some more blasted rock so I can... Well, I got a ton of other items being built, right? With all the rubies and diamond and gold. That's going to be cooking those for a long time. So should we make... Yeah. I'm going to... Answered my own question before. So my question was going to be, do we make the factory floor concrete or wood? I do like the wood look some, but it's... I think concrete is going to be easier to produce in the long run. Because ultimately I can automate a lot of it, at least the gravel. Well, no, because I still got to hand feed everything. But I don't have to cut down each individual trees, and it doesn't look like they're growing back. Like everywhere that I've clear cut is still just clear cut. So I know in Scandinavia they grow back pretty fast. I thought that was kind of a cool feature, how fast all the trees would grow back. And like the ferns would grow everywhere, and apparently that land is far more fertile than the forest land. Oh, okay, so it clearly wasn't getting lighter, it was just getting foggy. Thought I broke something. Well, remember nighttime taking so long when it was just at 60 in the Arctic, let alone, maybe it was summertime in the Arctic, and maybe that's why. The days last forever. Nights are very short, if existent at all. I know there's a couple, like a month or so in the winter up in northern Alaska and Canada that the sun never rises, and there's a month in the summer where the sun never sets. It just gets real low to the ground and then comes back up. Which would be interesting to see. At least the sun never setting. I'm not a fan of the darkness all the time. But, you know, seasonal depression's real, man. But and I don't like the cold either. I don't want to go to Alaska in the winter. But in the summer, that'd be pretty neat to experience at least once. You know, go up there for a week or so and never, you know, just the sun always is up. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to see myself. I'm a fan of the sun. It's weird that I'm inside playing video games right now instead of outside enjoying it, because it's a beautiful day out there. One time, Memorial Weekend doesn't rain. It was this year. Last time, this is the first time in as long as I could remember that it didn't rain all Memorial Weekend here. And so it's been a beautiful weekend. I went driving around yesterday and a little bit today up in the mountains and stuff to enjoyed the weather. So I did get to have some of this. In fact, yeah, my left arm is actually burnt from hanging out the window the whole time. I got sunburn on my left arm. Oh, not tip over. Whee! This nighttime is lasting way longer than I anticipated it to last when I set those settings. I wonder if you set it too high, if it just breaks stuff. Got lightning off in the distance, which is kind of cool. Looks like the storm's off in the distance, though. Oh, we can't see the pretty stars. I have a full skybox at night, too. So I don't mind seeing some of the dark. Oh, no! We tipped over again. Eee, okay. Easily recovered. Sweet. Well, recovered for the machine. How big of a hole did I make? Ooh, is it getting lighter? It's getting lighter! We can see! It's a miracle! That maybe. Oh, gravity works. Yay! Oh wow, that makes a huge difference when the sun comes in. Good. Come on. Oh, it didn't help that it was storming all night and foggy. So no wonder I couldn't see anything. Holy crap. Like, even this level of light is so much better. I mean, I understand it's supposed to get dark at night. I just wish the lights on the vehicles were more useful than just bleaching everything out and night blinding you. You could actually, you know, have your headlights on and see where you're going, rather than just see the bucket and then all of a sudden you run into shit. You can't see anything past the rails on the sides and stuff. I don't know. Okay, now that we can see, let's go check on some stuff. How's this going? Okay, it's keeping up with me just fine. We got coal. Come on. Nothing coming through the wash plant right now? Everything's coal? Okay. You do you. Oh, look at our mound. Wow, that is... I'm pulling out a lot of dirt, apparently. Nice. Look at all this mound of dirt. Doo-doo-doo. In fact, I think I've pushed this back. It's been getting buried. Yeah, it has. Holy crap. I'm thinking I need to invest in either a bulldozer or one of those compactors. What are they called? Is it paving? Yeah, these rollers. 83,000 for the roller. Whoa. 345 for the cheapest dozer. Alright, well. I think the dozer's still going to be the better option in the long run because I need to spread it out there. If I can. How many ore? Oh, wow. Well, that's definitely working. We got a ton of gold. Not very much iron out of all this. Crap. Let's take the diamonds and we'll leave everything else for now. Come up here and stick the diamonds in. Hello. Diamond ore. Zip. Diamonds. And we'll also just process the rubies that we have, I guess. Oh, that's going to take forever. Never mind. Those are rubies too. Yeah. Alright, well, we can sell those. We can take this, add in the iron. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel. Iron. Gold, gold. Actually, no. Go ahead and process all the silicon and then gold, gold, gold. And yeah, that's going to be a while. How much money did that make us? We got 6,300 from diamonds, 72,000 from rubies. Very nice. $8 from dirt. And 54 grand from gold. Not terrible. I guess I could have put my light back in my bar and used that, huh? For now, I think I want to sell that. These. Yeah, let's just sell it all for now. It's going to be a while before I expand the plant anymore. What are we up to? 200,000? Not enough to buy a dozer. Not yet. However, how's our wood pile going? We've made all our beams. Alright, let's make all wood blocks. Beams and planks. Because we need to expand that thing out so I can get at least one more smelter. Which means I need more wood. Bye. Why did that look like a drone for a minute? Look at that tree up there. What is going on there? San choppy. Well, I am going to be I'm planning on building a road down through kind of this area a little bit. So let's take out these trees. Let those ones grow first. That's actually a pretty good size one. Cut that one down. Let that little guy grow. And down here, I feel that a lot of this is going to be buried. Or at least factory built of some sort. Because it's going to take a while to build out. So we need the wood, so we might as well get the tall trees done. And make some planks so we can make some more wooden floors and start working on like walls and stuff. That would be handy. Some chop. Did some of these grow? Are these small ones? Were these small ones not out here? I don't know. Can't remember. I think maybe they did. Maybe those ones weren't there. that I'd already clear cut them. So maybe they are starting to grow. Maybe it just takes a day. Oh, maybe I have to increase. But God, the night lasted so long as it is. Even at 180 speed. Insane. Maybe when I can get some more like building lights out and around, it won't be so bad to deal with the night. And really the only reason why I'm worried about it is because I imagine you guys can't see anything because the compression algorithms makes it. I know on YouTube it makes it darker. I'm not certain on Twitch. I guess I haven't really heard if Twitch does it too. Of course, I'm not on YouTube right now, but the videos do get uploaded to YouTube after I'm done. It's, you know, it's all recording. When I'm done streaming, I upload it to YouTube. So if you miss anything or want to go back and see certain parts, you'll be able to see the VOD on YouTube eventually. And it takes, I don't know, about 10 minutes to upload 10 gig. Not even that. Really didn't take very long. Got pretty decent internet speed, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. How much wood do I got? 200. There's a tree over here dying, so let's... I wonder if they actually like die and disappear. That's kind of cool. The trees actually have a life cycle. I know that when they start out small, they do grow. But I guess I've never really paid attention to see if they also die eventually. If they do, that's really cool. Minor... Something that seems minor in a mining game to have tree life cycles, but it's really cool if it is in there. They know, like for instance, like Farming Simulator, the trees don't actually die. But they do grow up. Like you can plant them as saplings, and then they eventually grow into full-size trees. But then they're all just the same height, and they'll just sit there until you cut them down. I wonder if they actually have a life cycle in this game and they die. I guess one way to find out is to like mark a tree, like one of these yellow ones over there, and see if it disappears eventually. Why didn't that one cut down? But how do we really mark it? I mean, I've been going around kind of at a big curve around the main processing plant and mine. This is probably enough wood. Ultimately, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the wooden walls look like. Bet they'll look better than the concrete walls for aesthetics. I'm a fan of wood anyways. I like wood fences. I like log cabins. I like wood. I also like the look of actual stone, but concrete's kind of boring. It is what it is, though. Yes, need those. Let's see. Let's make 200 planks and the rest into beams. And then we'll work on walls and stuff after that. In the meantime, let's throw some more footings down over here so we can expand our smeltery into, oh wait, I need to get, or I can just place dirt. We need to get dirt to be able to place dirt. Do I need to cut anything out? No, not really. That's a good height. How many floor pieces do I have? Only 4. Gonna be enough to get started. And 1. Okay, yeah, that'll wait. Let's shut the plant off temporarily. And come over here. There. There. And there. There. Not quite enough. Out of the way. Wish you can kind of handcraft stuff in your inventory also. I guess I could just buy another workbench, right? Buildings, quest building. No, workbenches, wood workbench, 1,200 bucks. What if we stick, no, let's rebuild, snap build. Yeah, let's stick you, put the vices next to each other. What if we pull these out of there, stick them in here, and build all the one wood floor I can build? Alright, well, that's going to take a minute. That's okay. The reason why I shut the facility off is so that I can actually collect the dirt. And then use that to fill in the foundation area over there. Oh, come on, you can do it. Oh, little loader that could. Not so little loader that could. I do like how, like, even the windscreen and stuff gets dirty, and it's just all these little touches. This game turned out to be really cool. Cooler than it has a right to be for digging dirt. Dig a hole, diggy diggy hole. I don't have to worry about getting copyright struck for that because I don't sing on tune. I don't think any algorithm would ever mistake me for the original. Besides, that would be fair use anyways for me just kind of singing along, goofing off. Whoa. No! Ooh! Yeah, we lost half the bucket. But we didn't tip over. A little close for comfort. We made a mess of the floor. Oh, why? It like slowly goes, and then takes off. Weird. Oh, Yep, there's definitely a hole there I'm going to have to fix. Come on. Fix our holes. Okay. That should be enough dirt for now. Let's go fix the hole real quick. Oh yeah, I made a hell of a mess over here, didn't I? What happens when you tip over? Your bucket still digs in. You dig holes. Alright, let's go grab the dirt out of here. Return. Oh, we got a bunch of pay dirt. Cool. Go ahead and reconsume that. Turn that back on. That should go. Continuing down our lines, getting all that stuff. The dirt that's produced from the pay dirt will go out there. Yep. Continue our mountain there. Oh, come to the side. Come to the side. Ow. And we need to place this dirt underneath these footings. Make sure they're nice and supported. Yay. Then we can continue building out this area and get some more smelters. So that maybe like 2 or 3 concentrating on gold. Since we actually produce a lot of gold. Oh, we do have a section that we got to dig out a little bit. Not too bad. There we go. Get some floorboards on there. Did we get anything built yet? We got our one. And that's still got a long ways. What if I do this? Pull this one out, stick these in here. Let's have you create the beams. You'll be creating planks. And we'll be there much faster that way. However, this should be enough There. We can get another smelter here. Oh, we don't have any footings under that. Ah! We don't have any more footings, period. Oh, crap. We need to get some footings there. Those nails are really strong. Okay, we need another smelter. Kind of want 2 on ore and at least 1 dedicated to iron. Yeah, let's just have him back to back. And let's take all the gold out of this one. Put it all in this one. Zip. Zip, 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 zip. And no, we'll go ahead and keep full amounts. That will give us the gold. This, all the silicon is produced. Or no, it's being produced still. We've got a little bit of iron we can throw in here to get some more empty barrels. Zip, zip. Throw the barrels over here to get some more water. Zip, zip. And then we need to start saving some gravel, huh? If we split this, we're going to be into this area a little bit. That should still be alright, I guess. How much is a splitter? Or 1 gold bar. Let's keep that for now. I might need a little bit more still. Materials, no, factory. Conveyors. Where is the splitter? That guy. So instead of... I should probably wait. Yeah, it looks like it's done processing everything. Stick the splitter. And I need a single straight piece. That guy. Oh. Okay. How much power do I have? It's 1500. Ooh. I'm gonna be close to my power, aren't I? I may have to upgrade the windmill. I should have enough for that. I think the expensive one's like 110. We're using 1409, 700, and 800. Okay, we got some leeway still. We should be all right. Let's move on back over here and connect our new. Right? Yes. All right. And then should we just stick a storage tower right here for now? Or should we go down a little bit first? Where is the short down? That one. Why do I always hit that key? Not T, I want R. Yeah. Actually, that looks pretty decent just sitting on the ground. And that's basically being supported by that. Well, let's stick one at least. Got a grid somewhere there and there. Support the main parts. And that should collect us some gravel. Then we can make some cement. And we're gonna need another sluice for that. Let's see. Workbenches. Small wash plant, sorry. Because that other wash plant is kind of dedicated. Do I even have space over here? Not really. We stick it back over here by the fuel for now. That's probably going to get in the way. Oh, why did I jump? Didn't mean to jump. How are you guys doing on our planks and stuff so we can get some more? Wait, why do I have a... Oh. Actually. How many? 4? Yeah, let's do that. And then continue making beams. Because then we can stick it over there on the sections that we've already got built up. in 30 seconds. Let's see. Let's stick it here and here first. Because that guy's pretty well supported. This thing's definitely going to have to move. It's in the way. Can I... No, it won't fit next to that guy, though. Crash into each other. However, what I can do... Oh, is take this guy out. Take that guy out, which, since it was just kind of poking over anyway. We'll leave that. And, oops. We need this. And the new ones that we should have at least 2. Gotta stay hydrated. That's fuel. 3, even better. Okay, let's get that there, there, and there. And it's, come on, that one. Oh, we still got more. There, perfect. Here, let's turn this guy there. I was going to stick him over here, but I decided I want him back there instead. Doop, 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 yeah. And turn. Okay, you will be concentrating on those still. Rubies and diamonds. Oh, good lord, that's a lot of rubies. It's going to be working on that for a while, isn't it? Let's sell the diamonds that we had. Another 14 grand, very nice. And then this one, we want gravel. Let's go see if we can get some gravel. And then we can get concrete. Well, we can get cement. Dirt, go in there. Is that still working? Yeah, okay. It did not shut down. I don't know what... Oh, hey. It helps to hit the accelerator, not the brake. When you want to actually move forward. Or, I guess in this case, when you want to move, period, I guess. Why am I so angled? I need to level this out. Let's get some rock. Maybe. Ooh, that's getting pretty solid. That's not letting me dig into it very well. Crap. I may have to get some dynamite. Which could be fun. There we go. Let's blow up some stuff. Come on. Reverse. Reverse. I'm running into walls over here. A little bit. Oh, that floor is rough. I really need to get a roller, don't I? So I can level stuff out. Actually, I think I can afford a roller. Let's find out. Vehicles. Paving? Yes. Yeah, 83 grand. Yoink. We got ourselves a roller. Let's stick this guy right there. Where's the helicopter? There he is. Flying through the mountain. That's not creepy at all. Yay. Button 3 starts the vibro. What the hell is button 3? That be this one? Nope. This one? Nope. One of these? Ah, it's that one. Okay. Circle is button 3. While we're here, yeah, let's make sure I'm full of fuel. Okay. I don't really see a whole lot of change in this area, but I kind of had it pretty good tampered down with the shovel anyway. That doesn't look like it's changing at all. Huh. Alright, well, let's go into the trouble area. Into the mine! Does that look like it's... Can't really tell. Is it just me, or does that not look like it's really changing? Do I just need to, like, come at it from a different angle and square it off? Is my roller not working? Oh yeah, that okay, it is. It must be happening. Oh, I ran into the wall, didn't I? Can't quite fully turn around here. Kinda can. If we get the right angles. Stretch our neck. Well, that might be a little better. Maybe I should see if I can cut that edge out a little bit more. Get some more of that pay dirt picked up. Is that dirt? That's pay dirt. And I'm running into the wall. I really should go forward more. But I can see where I'm driving. Let's see if we can get this edge here. Yeah, see, it's working a little bit. I just had it tamped down so much with the shovel, I guess. It didn't... Oh, there's a big hole. Let's go get that one. Yeah. This is definitely a rough area. This would destroy this floor. Wooden planks. It looks cool, but I think for this area we definitely need to get some concrete. Just paved here and then use... I do like the wood floor though. Maybe we'll make it for the factory. Use wood flooring for the factory section. The wooden walls. Definitely going to use the wooden walls rather than the concrete walls. Okay, let's see how that feels. Where can we park this guy? It's not going to be in the way. This kind of area, maybe? Yeah, this should work. Oh, run into the dirt. Get out. Okay, yeah, that looks... My mind looks crooked. I definitely got a crooked bucket back there. Bucket load. Okay, let's see if we can cut out this floor. Oh, I just immediately go crooked. Why am I going crooked? Or do I just look like I'm crooked because that looks crooked? I am a little crooked. You can see the 8-degree angle there. And then I just ride up on this. Alright. Come on. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll have to pick the edges with the pickaxe? Oh, am I running into the wall? I am. How to square that off? Make 350,000 and buy a bulldozer. That's how. Wait, did we get a bucket of gravel already earlier? Did I not? I should... Or was that our first bucket with gravel in it? Don't remember. Let's go check out... Gravel. Yes, gravel's coming into here. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of gravel now. Sweet! Throw the gravel into there to create concrete, or cement, sorry. And then we'll throw the cement, and let's get the water out of here. Into there. Sweet, and we can start making concrete. 3 and 4, 4 and 8. Wow, concrete's expensive. I'm gonna go through a ton of iron. Holy crap. I better go collect... Oh, there, that's a wall. How much iron do we got? Very little. Shit. We want gold up here. Crap. And iron is also... I want to put one there to keep the spot. Iron's also only coming out of gravel. I really need to find an iron mine, some like iron ore. Go prospecting and go find some iron ore. Wonder if... Let's see. Guess I can go off to the right. Alright, we're going to do that. I'm going to throw this... Wait, I don't want to throw the iron ore back into the system. I just got it out of the system. I need to go put it in here. to smelt it. Yep, not a lot. How are we doing on our gold? We're getting there. Anyone up for some explosions? Let's go prospecting. How much is 100? 125. 22,000? Yeah, that'll work. And let's stick our... I still got another smelter. Do I have I don't have space for a smelter. That's going to be a while. Let's go prospecting. Let's go find us some iron. I want to go that way. So we're on grid build. We should probably be on snap build so I can see where the thing is at. Okay. We probably should only go single tunnel first. Did I? Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. That was weird. Yeah. Boom. Oh, what did we find? Probably just more rock. Yep, more blasted rock. Kind of expected to get that first. That looks slightly different texture. Nope, that's still rock. Keep going. Oh, I'm too far. Closer. This all still just blasted rock? Yep. Still just blasted rock. Wow. Well, at least I'll have plenty of gravel. Yeah. I'm thinking iron is not this direction. Like, this is just rock. Oh, wow. Okay. Clearly, I do not prospect straight. Okay, no iron that way. Got it. That? Alright, well, take that out a little bit. Did it damage the... Why am I not... Why won't it click? Hey. Come on. Okay, that was weird. Let's utilize this one over here instead. And I probably have some more... No, I don't. I'm just building wood beams. I got wood planks. I'll let them process for now. I am on the search for iron. Stop getting distracted. ADHD fiend. Let's go see what's under that dark patch. Maybe we'll work on buying a truck or something, and we can load up a truck and drive over here. How's our mount? Oh yeah, I need to drive that roller over here. Okay, let's dig into this and see what's here. Oh, that was immediately... Really? Sweet! I found iron! Alrighty, well, now we know where some iron is. That means we gotta take these trees out. And we need to get a road to over here. Wow, that's actually fairly level. Alright, there's our next project. I really want to get a bulldozer for that. Let's get up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, just create like this, just keep extending from here, go around this bowl, and create a new iron mine over there. Cool. At least it didn't have to go too far. That's not bad. Let's throw our dirt, blasted rock, pay dirt, all that stuff in there. couple of logs. Throw them in there. And grab that thing. And let's go tamper down our mountain a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't, how do we get to the mountain? We gotta go all the way around, don't we? Let's back up into there. That's enough. Ow. Whoops. Apparently I hit the power button. Does this go faster? How many gears we got? Just those two? Whee! Am I gonna... Whoa, actually, I should just start tamping from here. Let's get this whole side... Oh, let's not drive into that big hole. That would probably be bad. Probably get stuck. Is that loader gonna be in the way? You know, I kind of wanted to keep the loader for sentimentality, but... Oh, actually, no. I can put that over in the other mine and just put conveyors. I could do that. I kind of was looking forward to doing a truck thing. It might be interesting to buy a truck. Decisions. I mean, conveyors would obviously be faster because I'm by myself. I don't have someone to drive a truck with me or load with me, and that would be cool to have some extra people on here with us. How did that do on the mountain? Can we see? Not quite. Let's get turned. Turn! Oh wow, yeah, look at that. That actually worked pretty well. Cool. This is one way to move dirt mountains. I still want to get a bulldozer. I think that's the next thing I want to buy is a bulldozer. One, so I can plow down this mountain. Oh, come on. You can get up here. Two, we got to build a road over to the iron. Yeah, I think a bulldozer is definitely our next purchase. Whoa, turn! Who parked that there? It's a terrible parking spot. Alright, well, this thing is definitely made, oh, whoa, let's not drive into the hole. Well, maybe, can we? Worst case scenario, I have to pull it out and save it. Yeah, let's get rid of the hole. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Oh, don't hit the bucket. Yeah, this is actually working pretty well. I should probably extend... Actually, I should probably extend it out another 4 so that we can start another pile. Maybe even... Oh! I can put splitters up here and make multiple piles all at once. I like that idea. Put a splitter there. Have 2 go out to either side. And then I can put splitters again and send them out that way. As well as back this way a little bit. I like it. Question is, do we have enough power for that? Well, we were getting kind of close to our power budget. We got plenty on the pylon, because that'll go up to 3,600. Maybe I should just upgrade the windmill. I don't have enough money right now for that. So, which is the higher... That's going to create a lot of dirt digging that out, huh? And we need a lot of dirt to fill in our little valley. I'm kind of surprised this little bugger climbed up that hill. That was pretty... It just... A little roller that could. You just point it in the direction and it climbs. It just goes. That's kind of cool. Alrighty, yeah, let's... Okay, so we need to get enough... Let's shut that off. Oh, we are making a problem over there. We need to get a bulldozer then, so we can start building a road over to the iron line. And we need to get more power. That's quite the lip now, isn't it? Do I have dirt? Does this have dirt in it? No. All down there. It should be all right. So we need 300 and what was it? 334,000 vehicles, dozers. The 345 for the cheapest one. Alrighty. Well, where are we at in gold? And got iron. That one's doing iron and silicon. I guess I could sell the silicon. 247, 246. Rubies. Actually, that's done building cement for now. Let's have this one just do rubies. And we'll put the diamonds in this one. Get those cranking. Grab the cement because we want the cement over here. Oh, try using the ore prospector. Well, hello, Dino Dods. Ore prospector. What's the ore prospector? Is that a vehicle? What's the ore prospector? Equipment. Hand tools? See anything in there? Sub parts, paint. Those are all parts for the vehicles. Sensors? That'd be... Oh, that's interesting. There's actually little sensors. What are those used for? Where is the ore prospector? The drill B100 attachment. Oh. B100. This thing? Can be attached to excavators with a B100 attacher. Grading bucket, ripper, standard bucket. I'm guessing you mean this thing, the drill. Oh. Which means I would need an excavator. So what does that do? That helps you find ores? Well, I found iron. Is that when you sent that? Was I not paying attention? Sorry. How much is an excavator? 79,000. What's the B100? Is that a specific one, or is it just go on to anything? Okay, it looks like it's just the attachment. I need one of the ones like that guy. That's the B100 right there. 175 grand. Okay. And you would need the drill. Definitely something I want to check out then. Especially when we're going to go looking for other ores. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Dozer. That's what I'm trying to get. Selling the rubies. Selling the silicon. Selling the gold. Cement goes into the concrete mixer. Should give you a report or some idea what's nearby. Oh, not sure how it works, but it's supposed to sample the dirt. Oh, that's kind of cool, then, if it... I need some concrete blocks. At least concrete floors. How many concrete floors can we make? 13, okay. Well, those are cooking up. So, like, you just poke it in the ground and it tells you what's nearby? That'd be pretty handy. Well, I'm thinking... In the meantime, because there's our iron over there. How do I mark? Oh, there's decorations, right? Is it equipment? Where's the decorations? Decoration. Let's mark out. I'm going to use for marking out a road. Cones would work. $20 a piece. The difference between these. Used to decorate. Thank you. That's very helpful. Why is there two different orange pylons? Oh, PC monitor. Road closed, barricades. Oh, flags. They're 25, I think. Yeah, let's buy a bunch of these and mark out where we want our road. Yeah, for me, I never thought it was too useful. Just crush the stone into pay dirt and process what it makes. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm getting the iron, but I need Realized I need more iron and a lot of gravel if I'm going to concrete this whole area. So let's put these... They don't have to be perfectly level, but just kind of along this area. We'll run around this bowl over to where the iron is. We might find something else here. That looks like it might... No, that's just different shading. Oh, and kind of along this direction to our iron that we found right here somewhere. There it is. So we need to end up over this way. Sledgehammer to a cone. I don't think it would survive that very well. And that one. That kind of gives us an idea of the general area. We'll probably want to actually keep up here, huh? Okay. Gives us a general idea of where we went the road. OSHA here. I approve the safety bars. They're more just markers. To kind of give us a direction of where to dig. And when I can afford a bulldozer, we will get that. Oh. Drop off our... Already? Crap. Didn't mean to... This area shouldn't be digging yet. Oh, we got a bunch of coal. That'll at least give us some more money. Gonna hire another gear. Make this a little faster. Okay. We want to go that direction. Oops, wrong way. Not dump out half the bucket. Oh, hello, Shadow Killer 281. Raiding with the party of two. Cool. Thanks for joining us. Whoa, too far. I'm not used to the speed already. Howdy, howdy. Oh, oh. Sorry, getting lost, looking at too many different screens. What have you guys been up to? Like the build? Did you see, were you able to see the whole thing? I can do a drone shot and show everybody. Let's fuck this guy. Come over here and grab my drone real quick and I'll show the whole processing plant. Flying up. Let's take the park brake off. No, up, not down. I really gotta fix those controls. Okay, so this is the whole thing. We got the hopper into the coal screen, which then takes our coal into that storage bin. Whoops, I do that way too much. Sorry. Wrong button. Okay. And then it goes through the wash plant, which turns the pay dirt into all the goodies. And then the trommel pulls out the dirt. And then I've been building a mountain with the dirt. The shaker screen takes out all the goodies, all the ores, and sends it into that storage unit. And then what remains should just be rock at that point, which then gets crushed into gravel, split. Some gravel goes into that storage, some goes into the froth floater. Froth floater brings out more ores, which just gets dumped onto that belt, which goes in. So all my ores will be in that storage container. And then the tailings just straight get sold directly. Whatever's left. Because I don't think there's any use for tailings other than, well, same thing that I'm using the dirt for, I guess, just filling in holes or sell it. And eventually I'll probably have the dirt piped over to here as well to sell. So it seems to work out pretty well. Collects everything, and then eventually I'll also actually split off this section that's collecting gravel. Put a splitter in there to start creating asphalt. But that's probably going to be a ways off. Right. Are you on the same map, the forest map? Ah, dang it. Appreciate it. Eventually, I'll actually have all the conveyors convey everything into one area. Oh, the Scandinavia one's pretty cool. I actually started on that one to try it out, but I noticed like pretty much everyone was playing on that one, and so I wanted to do something different. And this one I hadn't even seen anyone play on, so it's a completely new experience for me. But and it kind of looks similar to Scandinavia because of the trees and mountains. But the ore is definitely closer to the surface because that dark spot there is iron ore. I just barely went into it and it's straight iron. Whereas I know on the Scandinavia map, you got to dig pretty deep to get to it. I did try the Arctic map, but there are no trees. It's a cool map. It's very pretty, but you basically start. You'd have to buy all your foundations to start, or just have floating buildings, I guess. Depends on what you're going for. Tree map we are working. Why am I still floating? I'm gonna, okay, park this thing. Okay, now it's somewhere where I can reach better. I mean, I guess I could leave it up there. I could just jump into the thing. Auto save. Go forward. Come on. Whoa. Right. Engine wants to go. Whee. Wow, second gear is a lot faster than first gear. This is going to take me a minute to get used to. I don't turn fast enough for that. Hit a lot of iron, coal, making a lot of bars and turning them into steel. Oh, steel. Right. Yeah, I'll eventually get there. It's going to take me a bit till I can get to steel. I'm just barely getting into iron. And then once I can actually get into steel, I can start going for that second quest. I did the first quest, and my tower is at the top of this mountain, but apparently we can't see. It's clear up there. Let's jump in the drone real fast and fly up there. I built the lookout tower clear up on... This is actually where I started. It was up here on the top of this mountain. There it is. Got a nice view up here. So I built that up here, and I'll eventually build the... Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Wait, yes. I think I did some. Oh yeah, I can't get into it from that. And if I hit I just go into that thing. That doesn't help. I need to get out of the drone. That button? I think I did some. Yeah, I did some. But thank you for reminding me because I have been selling a lot of coal and I should have that running when I'm doing that. It's kind of the point in collecting the coal. I have enough to... Oh yeah. Wasn't enough for the quest yet. Almost there. And I want to keep the gravel, so I'm not going to be selling that. Oh, I'm on hardcore. I probably shouldn't run my fuel out. Let's go back and fuel up a little bit. Turn sharper. Kind of need some more coal, don't we? So that we can finish that quest and get some more experience. So what I really want to get is... Eventually I want to get to those great big trucks and dozers. Those just look like fun to drive. Massive house-sized rock trucks and... Oh, almost missed. Helps build up a lot of XP and money. Yeah. I remember reading about that. I gotta remember to actually put it in. So I very much appreciate that because that reminded me. I appreciate the reminder. I always forget about the quests. I was planning on going for like the cell tower and stuff, and so I was concentrating on that and forgot about the coal and all the other ones that you can get, like... Oh, I guess I gotta be out of... What are the other ones? I got copper, aluminum, silicon. Oh, I can sell the silicon. Oh, that doesn't give you very much, though. And with the lithium... Copper's pretty decent, if I can find some copper, but gravel would be good, but I want to keep the gravel, so yeah, coal it is. Bulldozers are all the same. They aren't any bigger. Don't see any need for more horsepower. It doesn't increase your ability to push more dirt if you get more horsepower. Because I think, from what I've heard, is the bulldozers also delete dirt. I delete the... Yeah. They all act the same to me. Can't tell any difference. Huh. Alright. Well, I've yet to drive one, so I guess I'll have to... Maybe I'll wait till I have a lot of money to test, because if they do pretty much drive the same, I'll just keep the cheaper one for now. Because they're expensive. Oh, that probably went too low, didn't it? Slam into the ground. Those will become overloaded and start deleting. Huh. Let's see. Hopefully I can fix that. I imagine it's not easy to program voxel moving with weights and stuff. Because you can't just let it just plow into a mountain and move the whole mountain, but at the same time, you don't want it to delete everything. That doesn't... Because what if, like, I pictured 6.1 million for the big boy rock truck. Really? Good Lord, that's going to be a while. I don't think I'm anywhere near getting that anyway for the rock trucks. Oh, yeah, you can't see the price. So these big ones are 6.1 million. That's going to be a while. Of course, they're level 30, 40, and 50 anyway. Which is good. Oh, I'm almost 27. Which means I'm getting close to the tunneler. Yeah. Cool. That might be fun to play with. Oh, that button. Hey, the tunneler... That could make a straight path, right? The square one? Maybe we can use that to dig. I'll hate the tunneler? Not fun, huh? But then I'll finally get to use my throttle side of my HOTAS for the tracks. I've got it set up because I got the X56, so it's got split throttle, and I have it set up to each side controls one track. I guess I could do that with an excavator too. Tunneler makes sure you have rock truck or belt set up. Probably fills up quickly or something. That bucket a little more level. I'm making a mess of the road over here. Taking out the power supply. It's only big enough for the tunneler itself. We would need to use the tunnel loader to fit. Oh, so you can't even stick a rock truck behind it. With the dirt out the back. Well, that seems odd. Like you'd only be able to go a little bit at a time because you'd have to extend all the conveyors each time. I guess you could put them in the floor. Like if you run conveyors like in the floor where it's dug out, and then you can dig out the length of the tunneler, right? Because the belts come out the back. So at least it would... Oh, dang it. I really got to fix that. My power twitches every now and then. It shuts my monitor off. Prairies are a thing for a reason. It can serve a purpose if you hit a vein. Kind of like, you know, digging through a vein of coal like that or something. No, you don't want all this stuff. Of course, I got pay dirt all around this, so I kind of want all of this is good to dig out because it's all money, not just dirt. That floor is getting rough. I need to take this guy over there. Whoa, this guy cruises pretty fast when the vibrator's not on. Whee! Hopefully that's not too loud. Hey, we're already at 215, I bet. Oh, I guess I can't climb that part. That's a little too steep. It's good to dig. You'll get a good mix. Nice. Yeah, let's see. We had diamonds and rubies in the 2 water plants, and we got gold. We might have enough to get our bulldozer. Let's go see. Okay, reverse. Whoop, let's not reverse into a wall. Which I did anyway, didn't I? I can't see. You can't see behind you. I'm gonna drive off a cliff. I about did, didn't I? Oh, I barely made it. I almost drove off the cliff. We need some rear view mirrors, man. That's all silicon. That's sellable. Silicon, gold, rubies, diamonds. Keeping the gravel. Okay. 16 grand. 15, almost 16. 12. 31. Oh, well, not even close. Damn. Oh, coal. How much coal do we got? Coal is all the way down there. Whee! Good thing there's... Oh, I made level 27. How much coal we got? Doop, 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 doop. Oh, crap. I already sold all the coal. Wow. Coal sells for a lot. Maybe I should dig out the coal real fast so we can buy a bulldozer. This mountain is really climbing fast. I want another conveyor. Factory conveyor 4x. Let's get it out there. Probably get some more foundations under it. Huh. Do we have any? We got a bunch of wood beams. Let's build 10 of these. Or we can build one. Because I didn't hit enter before I did this. We got our planks. So let's put the rest of these in here. And let's start building some walls. How many? Let's start with 10. Start getting our factory. Eventually, what I want to do is kind of level out some of this area down here that I'm building the mountain onto. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, almost. Is build the actual factory floor here. Oh, and all the conveyors will ultimately bring in the storage bins like onto the corner of it, and then I'll have the factory floor where I'll have like a line of smelters and a line of the wash plants. And knowing my luck, I'll get all of that built, and then the patch will come out and we'll have the auto smelter. So I will end up using all the smelters anyway. I am looking forward to that auto smelter that's coming out in the next patch. And to be able to just put that in line with the... And I think there's a coal power plant too coming. So that'll be kind of neat. You can just have your coal automatically go fuel your plant. Did we get... Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, I wanted to put splitter on there first too, didn't I? Right. Conveyors, splitter. Do we split from here or here? We definitely need to go out that way. Some. So let's take that down, put up our splitter, and we need our straights there. I don't really want to come too far this way because I don't want to bury that yet. So maybe turn it. Doesn't just burn up all the coal when it's not needed, right? Solar will prioritize first. That would be preferable, especially if you have a couple of solar or wind, and then you have the coal just to when things get a little too expensive or too power hungry. Ooh. And apparently I have a drinking problem. Spilled some my drink on me. Whoopsie. Okay, what was I doing now? I forgot. Splitter turn. I need to turn from the splitter, so I'll need a left turn. Factory conveyor, left turn, and probably a couple more of those. So we put left turn here. And straight there. Yeah, that can pile there. Pile there. Get some. Oh, we want to go back to grid mode. Why is it not going to grid? There it is. There we go. There. And we'll just get some dirt into that spot. And then we want support. Dang it. There. Oh, we don't have enough. Do we have any excess? Yep, we do. We have one right there. We don't need one in the middle of that because it's only sitting on the sides. That. Take that. Picnic. Problem in cup, not in chair. Right? No, this was my fault. I tipped it back too far. We can blame it on the cup, right? And we wanted some dirt for that. Let's just a little bit. Why do I do that? See, that's definitely operator error. There we go. That's on our new mountain. I don't know how stable that is, since this is technically really loose dirt. We keep trying to bury our other loader. Let's get this guy backed up. Thinking he is going to be parked over here at our iron mine anyway, so let's go do this. Oh, I'm on a hell of a hill. This is straight. This is not. But it looks straight. The trees are crooked, I swear. Okay, let's get... let's not, because I don't have anywhere to stick it right now. I'll just park him. So the question is, do I conveyor it all the way over there, or do I buy a rock truck and drive it over there? Both sound intriguing and fun in their own right. Want to know how to cheese money in this game? I'm sure there's lots of ways to. But, knowledge is always good. Doesn't mean I have to use it, right? I know there's a few ways that I've come across. Oh, I heard something like you can buy something, process it, and sell it for more. Right? Eat time. Oh, going to grab some food. Gotta have some food. Thanks for the lurk. That's awesome. How do we cheese? Is it the one that I heard about wait, what are we up to? 271? I keep getting scrolled out. That's not processing. Let's get something in there. Mr. Dino? How do you cheese? What are you cheesing? How much these will sell? Grab everything except for one. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to leave. Logs buy for 30, sell wood blocks for 11.20. And it actually is profitable. I run 30 workbenches and makes million. 30 workbenches? Holy crap. That sounds like a lot of hand feeding. Let's see. Lithium, copper, and aluminum. We'll go in here. Aluminum, lithium, or aluminium. I guess it is in this game. The iron. We want to put in there for barrels. Barrels go over here for water. Water goes into here for future concrete. Oh, we made our concrete floors. We still got to place those. This gets the gold. Grab that. And we have another full stack. Gold is extremely plentiful. Rubies. Diamonds. We got plenty. And I forgot the silicon. Silicon goes in here too. Okay. Those will be producing for a while. How much money did we make on that batch? 7.5 grand almost. 7 grand there. 500 bucks. 13 grand for gold and $1 for dirt. However, we have some concrete floors. We can start concreting our mine and ultimately take our wood floors back. But I kind of want to fill in this gap here that was kind of getting large. Whoops. Ah, crap. Did that? Alright, we have a concrete and a wood floor in the same spot. Let's see which one breaks first. That works. We'll use our wood floor over here. 5 logs equals 5 wood beams equals 1 wood block. So for a meager 150 bucks, you make 1,000 each block. Wow, that is quite the profit margin. Too bad I'm using all the wood blocks. That's a lot of money. Of course, eventually I plan to make these into steel. I'll have steel supports, steel blocks instead. Well, we're almost there. We only got another 50 grand left. And coal was our money maker, right? Let's right now. I mean, I could do the wood log thing, but I like digging it out instead, since it's right here. I got a big old coal vein right here. And technically there's more right there I can pull out. And I think there's more right there. So I'm surrounded by coal. And I think half of that dumped out the back. High bucket. Yummy. Oh, I made doom voxels. 30 workbenches. That's a lot of running around. I think I'm still dumping it out the back, aren't I? I need to put some angled walls or something back there so I can quit dumping it out the back. No blocks. 100 piece. Yeah. Definitely adds up pretty quick. That one out the front. Oh yeah, I still got the keeping the lights on coal thing anyways. Not only can I make some good money, I also will get the money for the quest. Oh, why did that fix our center point? 6 million is nothing. At that point, you're just limited on the experience. But I'd rather be limited on the money. Because then you can just build stuff. I mean, I know I'll eventually get the levels up. Well, it's definitely an option for a future run. I don't think I want to cheese this run. This run, the whole point is having to make everything. If I want wood floors, I've got to cut down trees and process them. If I want concrete, I've got to dig the gravel or dig the rock out, process it into gravel. You know, basically everything that I'm doing over there, to create the concrete. That's the whole idea. Or yeah, I know. Yeah, you do get experience for crafting. I wonder. Imagine there's quite the delay. But yeah, the whole self-imposed restrictions on this run for me is I can't have just floating buildings. Conveyors obviously can float some anyways because they're lighter and they're connected to each other, but that's why I want supports periodically so it doesn't look like they're just floating out there and physics isn't a thing. So that's part of a self-restriction, and so is collecting the raw materials. Like obviously you got to buy these things. Can you build conveyors and stuff in like the CNC machine? That's too much of a restriction though at first because you got to be able to buy some of them. That would be interesting though. Maybe once you build your first plant like this, any future plants I have to actually manufacture the stuff. That'd be kind of a cool thing if that's a thing. Apparently this is not on. Whoopsie. I forgot to turn that back on. Did I go? Oh, the extra power. Oh no. I went over my power budget, didn't I? Yep. Those extra conveyors were just a little too much. Build the parts and then make them. I know in older versions you could make some items. I know you can build, or like you can make all these blocks, obviously, because that's what I've been doing, you know, building all these parts, and then the steel press and things like that. Oh yeah, and here's the steel beams and plates and rods. But I guess I don't know what what these make, because I've never built those two, the CNC cutter and the CNC mill. So maybe if you can make the conveyors in those, that would be kind of a cool thing. Steel press, CNC cutter, and a couple of other machines. Oh yeah, and that thing too. So those are the other 3 machines I don't quite have yet. And I don't have space yet. I've got a long ways to go. That should have been enough coal. Oh, I can't process it because it's too much power. How much is the next wind turbine to upgrade? I go to that guy. I'm only going to get probably half as much for that. Well, fuck it, I'll do it. We can sell more coal. We can't do anything if we're not powered. Now let's sell this wind turbine. 35 grand. Yeah, now we still gotta get 100 and... Wow, that was expensive. Probably worth it in the long run. Okay, now do we have enough? Why am I not moving forward? It's because I'm hitting Q instead of W. Okay. Now we should have plenty of power. Sweet. Go watch our mountains be built. Will it eat your iron fast? One of those makes the barrels for your oil and water. Yeah, I've got the barrel maker one. That's why I needed to get iron from the gravel. That's this thing. The steel roller. But I realized I wasn't going to get enough iron for my needs for steel from the gravel. So that's why I went and found that iron over there. Sweet. That's nice. It's working. Our splitter's working. Double mountains. We'll just build a maze of of conveyors to fill in this valley of dirt. That's funny. While I was down there, I should have grabbed the coal. See, I think a stack of coal makes you close to 100 grand. So let's just dig out coal until we get a full stack, because we're going to need at least 100 grand. In the meantime, oh, getting stuck on our mountain here. Make sure those are still running. The sluices are still running. Okay. Not that guy. Let's concentrate on coal right now, just so we can get the money to buy a bulldozer, and then we'll build our road to our iron plant, and then we can start concentrating on iron. Kippy. Whoa! Pulled myself into the hopper. Kind of cool that we can do that. Get close to the floor without going in. At least that's the hope. Going too deep. I got a lot of concrete to build still. Very slow process when you're by yourself. One of these days I'll get my server up and running and have people join me or something. That'd be cool. Still have plenty of bandwidth. How long have I been streaming this time? 3 hours so far. Got plenty of bandwidth. The only problem with the eye tracker is anytime I move my head for anything, if I look at anything else, you guys look at it too. Imagine that's not fun to watch sometimes. Just spinning around all the time. Convenient for driving, not so convenient for watching. Especially when I scroll out constantly and look at things all over the place. And go ahead and get this chunk out. Us here while we're staring at the sun. It's pretty. It's so pretty. What is speaking down there? I wonder if that's coming across on the microphone. Imagine your glasses could see. Right? See through your vision. Alright, you're required to wear this helmet cam. Why? So I can keep track of what you're looking at. I don't like this job anymore. Make sure you're staying on task and not harassing the other employees. Why is that guy always staring off at the butterflies? That. How much does each bucket give me ish? Oh, that's still a lot of pay dirt. About 1,000 or so, maybe. Probably less, but... Alright, come on. Deep meditation. Just staring straight off in the face. Alrighty, so we need about 10,000 coal, and selling that along with all our other stuff that's currently processing, and it's the stuff we're keeping like the iron and the gravel, of course, should give us enough to buy the bulldozer. Then we can start building our road. Why am I... Oh, it didn't shift. It didn't shift. I'm running out of my vein over here, aren't I? Well, up and low. Oh, I can use some ANFO and blow that down. TNT in there or something. Probably gonna have to get that coal that's up in the ceiling there. Road to nowhere leads to me. Right? Road to nowhere leads to me. Beauty of not being able to sing. You don't get copyright hits. Not the Draymite. That's for prospecting. Equipment, explosives. Let's get some RDX. That's the biggest one, right? 8 meters, yeah. So, buy 20 of those. Let's get out a grid map. There. There. Intentional cave-in. All kinds of coal. Yay! Come on. Start up. Thank you. Now we just muck it out. Got a lot of dirt in that too. Oh, well. Oh, that just dug a hole in the ground. Yeah. All my smoothing. Now I got Aussie stuck in my head. This is not a bad thing. I just started the music. Oh, that was a terrible bucket. Try that again. Oh, it's not much better. Why is that? When you're starting to squeak. You're welcome. That's funny. Okay. Getting close. Thinking maybe a few more bucket loads. Let's get this mucked up and then we'll see where we're at, see if we have enough to get our bulldozer. Definitely should have enough to get the quest by now. Whee! I'm wondering how the pumping is going to work. Are you going to need an oil derrick to pump water? And then, or do you have to like, and maybe just hook them up directly to the pipes? Or do you think it'll be like you have to barrel it all up and reload the barrels and into some kind of pump or something? I wonder how that's going to work. Get up this little hole first. Not gonna stick in? Okay. Thinking I should tamp down this. Oh wait, I got more. Do I have more concrete floors, or did I use them all? Maybe I got more built. Did I have them being built? Oh crap. Fuel. I got plenty of fuel. Well, Derek, yes. Insert empty barrel. No, I mean for in the new patch. For they're adding pipes for fluids, and if you add water to the wash plant, it makes that more efficient. And if you add asphalt to, or no, oil to the asphalt plant, that ends up being more efficient. But I'm wondering how, if it'll pump it directly out of the derricks, or how that's going to work. Guess we'll have to wait till the patch to fully see, but that'll be interesting. Good physics will be interesting. Yeah, right? Yeah, a lot of games struggle with liquid physics, fluid physics. I mean, even Factorio had to completely overhaul it. So, and their fluid physics weren't all that bad before. I didn't think, anyway. But Space Age is definitely fun. I do enjoy that. Haven't played it for a while. I'll have to do a stream of that sometime again. You look on my YouTube channel, that's the last... Because I changed to a different channel for a while. Doing the Drunken Gamer, but realized that alcohol is probably not a good option, because I think YouTube blocked a lot of my content, or not really blocked it, but just didn't put it out there, because after I think a year and a half I only had like 23 subscribers. That, or I really suck as an entertainer, which is very possible. But I think it was because it was very heavily alcohol themed. Factorio only had pipes. Satisfactory is real life liquid physics. Vertical piping is a... That's true. I only got a little bit into the vertical piping on Satisfactory for a bit, and I do remember it being such a pain in the ass. Because each pump would only go up so high, and then you had to add another pump to get it up high, a little bit higher. And I made the mistake of putting all my coal plants at the top of this tall building that I was building over the water, because I was like, hey, there's a water source, I'll just grab the water from there and build directly above them. Yeah, that was interesting. That took a lot of pumps to get it up high. On a higher bucket. That's another game I haven't played in a while, Satisfactory. I think I still have it installed. Been playing this and Farming Simulator mostly lately, and some Helldivers too with friends. But the Helldivers I don't stream, because I haven't streamed anything for years, until yesterday? No, Saturday I think is when I streamed for the first time in I don't know how many years. Decided to try it out again and see. Too bad I'm starting from scratch, because changing my name, or changing to my base channel instead of the Drunken Gamer channel. But if you're interested, look up AmanShadar on YouTube, and also the Drunken Gamer. I think there's a few of them, but I'm the Drunken Gamer on YouTube. I got that one. I was surprised I got that one. I think there's probably a few of them though. I wasn't able to get it on Twitch. I had to do TLG, the Drunken Gamer, on Twitch. That one's already taken. But forewarning, lots of swearing, I've always got a drink in my hand, and it's visible because I have a webcam on. I don't have the webcam up right now. Background's not conducive for that at the moment. I moved. Part of why I stopped streaming and everything. I had to reset everything up. Oh wait, well, let's see where we're at. I just kind of got in the groove of digging, and let's see how much coal we got. Sweet, got a ton of coal. Our mountains are growing nicely. I got a ton of gold. Not much of anything else. We're getting a lot of pay dirt. Where's the path through? How much gravel we got going? Not very much either. Let's throw... Do we have more wood floors? I don't have enough cement. Okay. Sorry, diamonds. I need the cement. And then you can go back to creating diamonds. That's not going to give me much. Dang it. Oh, we should have enough to get our dozer, though. Did I grab the gold? What do I have on me? Coal. RDX, ruby, diamonds, gold. Okay. Lithium, copper, silicon, aluminium. And our total is, ooh, good there. 18 grand, 35 grand, 10, 3, 6,700. Not enough. Oh, wait. 90 grand. I forgot about the coal. Bulldozer, here we come. Alrighty. Yoink. Yay, new vehicle. Okay, let's start him out. Okay, let's go ahead and start it out on here. We're going to need to move that real quick. Reverse. Parking brake off. Oh. That's smaller than I was expecting it to be. Okay. Why? I don't know why I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than that. Alright, well, let's park this guy over the thing so he's out of the way. Oh, I need GPS. That's the other thing I needed. Equipment. Is it equipment? Right? GPS. Purchase. Wow, that's a lot of lights. We don't need the beacon. We're by ourselves. Don't go near the bulldozer. You'll get run over. She said. Alrighty. I do need to come out. Let's make sure. Get a good angle. Okay, so it does twist. That's cool. Does it go forward? No. This way? Okay, that's the up and down. Oh. I'm never going to get that straight. Okay, close enough. It's lifting up, so that should be on the floor? Maybe? Okay. Set our GPS there. Oh wait, nope. We are gonna need fuel. I forgot, they never come fueled. Oh my god, this thing's slow. Oh, it can go speed up. And that's solar reverse. Okay. Do we have any more forward gears? Third? That's it? Okay. Come on. Alright, let's see if we can follow these cones. Well, that's loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Loud for me. No cab. Oh, come on. It's not even down where I want to be yet. I'm already overloaded. That's okay. Just push. Push! You got this. You got this, little dozer. Don't turn left. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I got tracks. I can use this. Oh, come on! Alright, let's go up. Why isn't this a tracked vehicle? Why is this not working? Maybe I need need to be in neutral? Nope, they kind of twitch. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Do I not have my controls set up right? Yeah, driver view is hard to see. Yeah. Dozer. Left track forward. Oh, it's because I didn't set it up on this. Okay, well. Left track forward. Clicky. No. Why is that not registering? Huh. Left track backwards. Why is that not registering? My controls are not playing nice. My HOTAS is not working. What was the tunneler I think I had it set up for? Oh, I know why. Joysticks, hello. God damn it. Let's try this again. Okay, so left track, forward, there. Okay. That is not... And that needs to be... I think... Oh yeah, I did set this up, so why isn't that working? Left track backwards, left track forwards, right track. Yeah, they're coming through correctly. Do I need to be in a different gear stuff? I need to clear that one. I don't need left click trying to turn stuff on. That should be working. I wonder if it needs a different automatic, simple automatic, manual, potential. Maybe the tracks need automatic? Best viewers on... Oh, stupid bots. That's the wrong mouse. Can I delete this? No, I don't want to click to reply. Mute? Does that work? Or does that just mute all of chat? No, I think that's just chat. Users in chat. I'm still trying to learn how to do the streaming thing on Twitch. Don't know how to. Well, I guess we'll just have to ignore that guy. Resume. Okay, sorry. In the menu for way too long. Now will these work? Reverse. Twitch, 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 twitch. Well, apparently they are exactly backwards. Huh. Alright, we'll just do this then. Steer with the steering wheel on a backhoe. Am I running into... I am. Go that way. Okay, go this way. I am making a proper mess of this road. Hey, I could almost see behind me. I don't use those. I guess I can take that off. This thing is not very friendly, is it? Move left to the name and drag it to the right. do you mean? For the band? Oh. I have to go into here. Scrupulous is. Oh, he's already gone. How do I? Not in that one. I probably am not in the right screen for it. I'm in the stream manager on one of them. Is that the what I'm supposed to be in? Is stream manager? How do you get to the mod view? Do I have to set myself as my own mod to be able to get the mod view? Maybe it'll let me do it from my phone instead. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, manager channel. Okay. Stream manager. Oh, that just looks like I want to type this thing. Oh, that just copied it. That's weird. I'll have to figure it out when I'm not streaming. So it's because this has got to be boring to be sitting there staring at a menu. So I apologize for that. I didn't break anything of my settings. What was I doing? Oh, why are you still moving? Yeah, that's not creepy at all. It's off. Okay. Possessed. Oh, wrong one. My bulldozer is slightly possessed. Hey, while I'm at it, let's go clean this up. Right? I tend to do that too. Be digging on the side while watching people. It's cathartic, right? Gives you some background entertainment, but also some self-interaction. Turn! Am I gonna make it? Plenty of space. Feels weird driving a bulldozer with a steering wheel. I really gotta figure out my controls for that. Oh, I really made a mess of this road. My overlay might be messed up. Well, it's on a different computer. I have a little Surface, an old Surface Pro I'm using for the Twitch managing side of it. Maybe I'm just not on the right screen or something. And for some reason, it looks like first time chat. Yeah, why is that huge? Do you guys see that across the screen? No, not parking brake. Shut that off. I hope that's not broadcasted across the screen. That's terrible. What the? Like, how did I do that? I really got it all screwed up. And now the... Oh, I fixed that. Good crap. Did I do that with my phone accidentally, or did I do that before I grabbed my phone? No, I won't. Popped up when you were trying to ban the guy. So I did something, but it was the wrong thing, clearly. Made it worse. Oh, this is terrible. Not that one. I wonder if it was just a double click. Fix. Gotta be a stream manager, right? Like, of all the chats that I could have had that happen with, that is the worst one that it can be stuck on the screen. Oh. Gotta be a way to fix this. This is terrible. Why am I like this? Get out of there. To was it advertise? Advertise pay for followers. Which really? Too many keyboards. Maybe that'll help. Okay, well, that still didn't bring the message away. How do I adjust my overlay? Oh, hey, that's bigger. I mean, I could end the stream and then immediately start the stream again, but I don't know what that does. I fix my... Oh, wow, I really got this screwed up, don't I? Anyone know how to fix this? Thanks for the follows, by the way. That's awesome. Shadow Killer and Chucky. Just now noticed that. I'm sorry. I really don't know how to fix that. That's nuts. You know, I need it. Fire it. I don't know where to see the overlays. My screen probably bounced around from me looking around too. Overlays are streaming tools. Look at that. Have to download. Don't have any extensions yet. Because I'm still just, I'm wasting fuel running that thing, aren't I? Fuel produce. None of this is helpful. Alerts. That's stuff to download stuff. Gotta be in Stream Manager, you would think, right? Any of you Twitch stream? Do you know? Am I in the wrong feed, maybe? Oh, edit layout. Ooh, maybe. Editing. That. That actually. Hot action. Hot. Ah, this is terrible. I think the edit was just my ad panel. Oh, see, I got 0 active mods. Apparently, it's not even counting me as a mod. And this doesn't mean moderator, it means modification. Oh, this is frustrating. Would you guys be able, if you're interested in watching, I can like stop the stream and then start it back up and get rid of that, since I can't seem to figure out how to get rid of this first time chat thing that's just plastered. Actually, I lost my chat there. See it over here. Oy. This is frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna end the stream, but then start it back up again because I can't figure out how to get rid of that thing. So I will be right back, I guess. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, I gotta end it over here. Let's see.